standing here at Town Square in front of the Disneyland Railroad looking for a show. I'm looking for a show. I'm here on a Wednesday and I'm supposed to be here to shoot a video about it raining at Disneyland. I was gonna make a rainy day video. It was scheduled to rain like half the day today. But the rain ended. It's over. The rain ended before the sun even rose this morning, and there's no rain expected today. But since I don't like waste, I don't like waste time, money, food, resources, or even opportunity, I'm going to Disneyland. And it's going to actually be kind of cool because I was just talking about in our last State of Disneyland report that I wished I could just go to Disneyland on that day. It looked like fun. It looked like everybody was having a good time. So that's what we're going to get today, guys, is just me in the park and you. And classic vlog. We haven't done one of these in quite a while, so I hope you guys are ready. And perfect timing. There's my friend Steve. Looks like he's coming back from Sleeping Beauty Castle with a car full of guests. I think we're going to join him and head up Main Street in Walt's favorite vehicle. Or maybe not. I just chased Steve around the entirety of Town Square. He made us right down this way, and I was going to follow him to the parking spot, and then he went all the way around. He went all the way around and back up Main Street. I'm not sure if I've ever seen that before. I don't know what that is. The other car stopped. The horseless carriage stopped. Maybe we go on the omnibus now. If he stops right there, though, we're in bad shape. He didn't do that. Okay, that's good. If you ever see the omnibus parked right here, that means they're going backstage. But if he parks in his normal spot, we should be straight.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Omnibus. For your safety, please stay seated at all times with your hands, feet, arms, and legs inside the bus, and please supervise all children. Our one and only stop is taking us up to Sleeping Beauty Castle. Here we go. Over to our right is the Disneyland fire engine, introduced into the park in 1958. Would later become Walt Disney's favorite vehicle to drive on a daily basis. Today, Steve is driving it. Over to our right is the goofiest of goose, Goofy. Straight ahead, underneath the livery services stable sign is Mickey Mouse. And then right over here, under this awning, is Minnie Mouse. Mickey and his pals will be taking pictures and signing autographs right here in Town Square majority of the day. When they're not here, they'll be over in Toontown. We're now on Main Street, USA, modeled after Walt Disney's hometown of Marceline, Missouri. To our right is the Main Street Cinema, where you can watch 6 classic Mickey Mouse cartoons in beautiful black and white, featuring the 1928 hit Steamboat Willie. Right next door is the Market House, home to Starbucks coffee and tea. When you need to get a cup, oh, that picked me up. Across the street to our left is the Carnation Cafe, where you can get yourself a Mickey-shaped waffle for breakfast or a bowl of Walt's famous chili for lunch and dinner. Also on our left is the Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor, where they serve their delicious scoops in a cup, in a cone, and also as a float. If you're looking for something sweet, but ice cream isn't your thing, that's fine. The Candy Palace right next door makes sweets there as well. They make candy apples, candy fresh daily, even left to see their work, as well as cookies and other sweet treats. Straight ahead in that royal blue and pink is Sleeping Beauty Castle, home to Princess Aurora and your gateway to Fantasyland and all Fantasyland attractions. The castle itself is a walk-through attraction telling the story of Sleeping Beauty, predating the movie by a couple of years. Another fun fact about the castle, we're actually looking at the back of it. The front is on the back. Right in front of us is the Astro Orbiter, getting ready to blast off in front of Tomorrowland, where you can visit tomorrow, today. We're now making our final approach. Please stay seated until I bring the bus to a full and complete stop and I have turned off the engine. Make sure you gather all your personal belongings and watch your step as you exit, using that handrail as you come down those stairs. Thank you. Have a magical day here at the Disneyland Resort.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, we're going to Disneyland, guys. It's totally happening. I almost have half a mind to jump right back onto that guy, but they're leaving. Hi, guys. Now you guys are stuck with doing things that I want to do. I wish thank you guys, thank you. I wish the train was open though, or the monorail. I can't do either of those things. Both are closed. Where are we gonna go? Hi. Big crowd headed for the tiki room. Hi guys.
It's right here.
These images go out to those of you who feel like, oh, well, there's a threat of rain. Probably a good day to go to Disneyland. No. It takes more than the threat of rain to keep people out of this park. In fact, it takes more than even, it has to be literally raining, and literally raining a lot. Hi. To keep people from coming to Disneyland. It is as busy or busier than you might expect. But there are reservations available today, so if you did have a plan to come, you could. They're here. Yeah, look at that. The queue right here for the Jungle Cruise is sticking out the door. But it is posted at 20. I'm gonna have to just climb. We're going, by the way. We're going to the Jungle Cruise. It says 20, but I think it's because, well, I don't know what this is because it looks full up there, and it's full up there. They're saying 20 minutes. Wow, they're full down here too. If that's 20 minutes, it's going to be a miracle.
All right, here we go. We've got those wonderful people on the arm.
Golden Cruise passengers, the time we ask you to step all the way forward in line and fill in all the available space in front of you. Now the line will split into two separate lines at the top of the stairs. Once again, when you get to the top of the stairs, the line splits into two separate lines. Please keep your group together and choose the shorter of the two lines at the top of the stairs. Those lines will continue.
It's more of a weekend.
their eyes down and avoid stepping on our resident obstacles. The little green bird is not injured, nor is he lazy. His species
I should note we've been in the queue for about 9 minutes so far. It's been moving pretty briskly. Constant motion, which is great. It's one of the reasons why I love going on the Jungle Cruise. It goes quick though.
There is no verse to this song, 'cause I don't want to wait a moment too long.
That's so cool. Scorpions. Butterflies. They kill them.
Please take the shorter of the two lines. If you don't like someone in your party, just send them to the other side of the stairs and you'll never see them again.
Can't believe it. I think that's our boat, and we are 18 minutes into this queue. Well done. Well done. Actually, that's not even our boat. That's our boat. Fun.
Talk about nicely rescued. Come behind you, wave goodbye to the dog. Now wave goodbye to all the people on the dock. You might never, ever, 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 ever see them again. But then again, you probably didn't notice them anyway. Welcome aboard, friends. My name is Nathan. I'll be your skipper for as far as we get. Before we get too far down the river, let's remind you all please remain seated, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat, and parents, please supervise your children. Now, you want to see your first sign of danger? Here it is. Oh, look at that. It's all capital letters. It must be dangerous. Over on the right, we have Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. And further beyond that, we have the Temples of the Forbidden Age. Over on the left of the we have Snake statue.
It's empty.
I wonder what that statue is depicting. Probably a ball python. We are now entering an ancient Cambodian shrine built by ancient Cambodian shriners. You know, I thought these large buildings here impressive, but you know what? That's a croc. Oh wow, look over there, that's a 500-pound tiger. Do you all know why tigers are striped? They won't be spotted. Oh, look out for Ginger. Ginger snaps. She is one tough cookie. Parents, go ahead. Take lots of pictures. Don't worry. They all have their trunks on. You ever wonder why elephants are always so wrinkly? Because there are no irons in the jungle. Uh-oh, that was a shower. Be careful. Otherwise, we're going to see a pet dermatologist with all those wrinkles. Oh no, everybody get down, get down. He's gonna get us all wet. He's gonna spray some water. He didn't have enough room in his truck. Oh no, he's gonna come. Everybody. Goose. Oh no, we're in banana country. Everybody keep your eyes peeled. We might have to split. It looks like these gorillas have gone bananas. But then again, monkeying around comes naturally enough. Wow, that's amazing. I can't even get this thing started. But they were able to get this one over. They must have used some kind of monkey wrench. Now, if I'm wearing yellow, trying to make it with this hunk of banana, it drives them in when they find it quite appealing. Come ahead, we got your razor ball. course, the African belt, the last great frontier where the home of man has never set foot, and home to a wide variety of species. We have some gazelles, some canoes, some giraffes, some zebras, some lions, some vultures, and some ducks. No, we look over there. You will not see a safari in distress. If you do not notice them, then you will not have to write the paperwork. I'm sure they get the point by now. Hey, it could be worse. When they wiggle their ears and blow bubbles at the same time. Oh no, look out! Somebody's ready to charge a boat! Luckily, we only accept cash. Fred, please, cover your ears! I'll save us! Did you see that? I shot right between them. I guess that's what you call a hippo shot test. Oh wow, look at that! A Spanish ship's taking over the other half of that boat. I mean, they didn't find no place to crash. Hey, it's where it floats there, Bo. Oh wow, looks like one of the monkeys has taken the mic. Let's listen to what it's saying. Yeah, I think his microphone got cut off. Now people won't be able to laugh at his jokes. You know, friends, butterflies just aren't what they used to be. Caterpillars. They used to be caterpillars. You know, I'm still having trouble figuring out what etymological means. It really bugs me. Now, friends, this is it. The moment you've all been waiting for. The amazing, the colossal, the stupendous, the eighth-wonderful world. The backside of water! O2H! 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 Hey! Woohoo! Yippee! And over on the right we have the ninth wonder of the world, Manso. Honestly, one of those older attractions. Unfortunately, I don't take it for granted. But me personally, I find it quite marvelous. And no, Jungle Cruise is complete without the most famous Jungle Cruise gift shop. Now you might be asking yourself, how do we go away and leave the monkeys in charge of our gift shop? Well, they're not the ones in charge. It's the elephant. The elephant is the one in charge. What those two monkeys, they're trying to set a record. All these silly monkeys shark in hands. They must have all thought our prices were bananas. You know, monkeys want to play at bamboo and go 6 stories tall. I'm pretty sure that bamboo is 7 stories tall. But that's a whole nother story. The return to civilization. Now friends, pat yourselves on the back, give yourselves a round of applause. You survived the world's famous Jungle Cruise. Oh wow, look at that. Now there's a sight you don't see every day. Notice how we have a dock on the left and a dock on the right? You might say that's very, 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 very confusing. But let's call that a paradox. But now, I'll teach you all they're standing right over there on that dock. On the count of 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3. Get out.
At the risk of exaggeration, as I'm sure I've said this before, that guy was outstanding on a dock. That might be my most favorite Jungle Cruise skipper of all time. It's all in the delivery, and his delivery was fantastic. I don't know, I can't think of a comparison. He reminded me of something and I can't think of what it is. But whatever it is, it's amazing. He was fantastic. Everything was great. Every single thing he said was hilarious to me. I think now's a good time. Think about lunch. You know, we just passed Bengal barbecue and it always smells so good. It's so good. But I think we're gonna go to Golden Horseshoe. Now I had my eye on this hot honey chicken sandwich. We saw the sign out there when we were doing another video. I'm like, that's very curious. I want to know what that is. But I was like, I'm in the mood for onion rings. And lo and behold, right above the hot honey chicken sandwich menu item on the app is the sampler box. And that comes with the hot honey tenders, which is the same thing that they're putting in the Hawaiian bun. So I'm getting that as well. But I'm also getting mini corn dogs, fries, which are terrible. I'm not even going to worry about that. The same fries that they serve at Galactic Grill. And beer battered onion rings. So I do love a sampler. I love buffets, you know, like I just love being able to try different things at the same time. So that's what we're getting into today at the Golden Horseshoe is the sampler box. And I won't waste any time. We're gonna grab one of those hot honey chicken tenders. I mean, they're good. I think we had these before, and I remember liking them, if I'm not mistaken. Try a little ranch on that. Yeah, man, I got no complaints. That's a good hot honey chicken tender. A little bit hot, not too hot. Very sweet also, though. The honey tastes great. The chicken itself is crispy, which is how I like it. I like it really crispy on the outside, like extra crispy when you go to KFC, that kind of crispy. So that's really good. And the chicken is good. It's very, you know, it's tender enough. It's a good piece of chicken. Like I said, I was in the mood for an onion ring. I don't like Disney's fries in most cases. There's a variety of different kind of fries you can get here depending on where you go. The fries here, Galactic Grill, not very good. But their onion rings are usually pretty good no matter where you go, especially smoked tripper onion rings are really good. These are okay. This could be one of those your results may vary type situations because they're not crispy enough. They're not as well cooked as I prefer them. But it could just be a bad batch. They're a little soft. You know, when the onion breading isn't cooked well enough, it kind of makes everything a mush. But it's still better than a French fry. What up 17 again? Lastly, the corn dog bites. Now, we should expect, obviously, for these to be like the corn dogs, which are world famous. Disney corn dogs are world famous. The only problem is I tried to find mustard. There's no mustard, so we had to go with ketchup. I'm gonna dip my corn dog in ketchup. The literal definition of the shoulder shrug for me, it tastes like it's supposed to taste. Tastes like a mini corn dog. I mean, what are you gonna do? And I keep dissing the fries. These are the fries that I'm talking about. These fries are not very good. And I can tell you, they're already cold. They're not very salty. They're not very crispy. And they're not very hot. Last but not least, the Roy Rogers. It's a Coke with grenadine syrup and maraschino cherries. They have this, or the Shirley Temple, which is a Sprite with maraschino cherries and grenadine syrup. Ha. Good stuff. Cheers, Fresh Baked. That's really good. All right. Finish these. I want to finish these chicken tenders and dream about a time when I could look over this rail that I'm sitting on right now and catch a show. Alas, that is not possible here at the Golden Horseshoe. I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to be talking about it. There are no shows here at the Golden Horseshoe, an absolute criminal act that I could come in here and get a meal and not at least have a guy playing the piano. Not a dang thing happening here, except for this chicken. Let's get back to the park. Well, a positively okay experience was had at the Golden Horseshoe. The food was okay. The entertainment was non-existent. And I'm not too proud to say that on my way out I picked up a root beer float. I know I just had a Roy Rogers back there, but you know what? It's my day today. It's my day, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. And I'm gonna take this here root beer float. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna delay the gratification of enjoying this for just a few minutes. I'm gonna get on this raft right here. Do a little bread and butter with that raft. Go into Dead Man's Grotto.
No disrespect, Billy. You're a fine fella, Billy, but you does have your moods.
Not be enjoying the bilge pump or finding any treasure, but I will park myself on this bench and enjoy my root beer float with a little Mark Twain in the background here and relax. Cheers, Fresh Baked. Worth the wait. I should do this more often. You know, for what it's worth, we do something like this, kind of, on one of our sister channels, Tours Departing Daily. But it's more acoustic. I don't do a lot of talking. Sometimes I talk, but like the last one we shot, I didn't speak at all. Hardly. Like, I think I opened it and that's it. I think I opened it and that was all I said. But there's a link in the description. Or finding any treasure in the near future is hitting more rides, just filming the rides and kind of compiling that into, you know, collections of ride-throughs. And then just casual walkthroughs once a month, maybe walkthroughs of the park, just to kind of create an archive of how things looked on a monthly basis. And then, you know, the bonus of that is that I get to go to Disneyland and you guys get the sights and sounds. You ever notice how it's always, the top floor is always the busiest, and then the bottom floor, but the middle floor is usually the least busy of the two, the least crowded. Cheers, Fresh Baked. Look at that. I managed to finish my root beer float just in time for the Mark Twain to return to the dock. I hope they had a wonderful trip around the river. I often feel like when I get off the Mark Twain and I get back into the crowd, it's like coming home from a vacation. You know, you've had a couple of weeks off, you've disconnected, you've done your own thing for a little while, and then you got to get back into the rhythm of life. And I feel like getting off the Mark Twain and getting back into Frontier, and I'm like, okay, here we go. Back on the hamster wheel again. Absolutely delightful. Now let's go see what else there is to do, I suppose. I mean, as we already mentioned, we're not going to be doing the bilge pump or the treasure lift thing. Let's go get a view from the treehouse. here. Do you guys hear it? Did you hear the train back there? Oh my God, how delightful. And the Mark Twain. Wonderful. Wow. Skewer cargo, fresh baked. Oh yeah, you hear that? That's the sound of Tiana's over there. We're gonna go get a better look at that in a minute. You know, I get the feeling like people don't like coming to Tom Sawyer Island. I imagine them saying things like, you know, you gotta take a boat to get to the island. There's nothing to do. They close the fort. There's no food. Why should I go to the island? It's like, it's such a departure from the rest of the park. But I say the raft over is the charming part of the whole thing. Taking that raft is charming as heck. They've got 2 bridges and caves. Everybody loves going in caves and everybody loves going over bridges. And if you want food, just bring your own like I did. But really, for me, the best part of the island is absolutely that. Being up here, getting on that second level, and watching river traffic. I mean, the Mark Twain is the best, obviously. But anything will do. Davy Crockett canoe, Columbia. Heck, even the rafts, watching the rafts go by, it's pretty great. You can hear it all from up here. You can hear the rafts. Let me straighten that out. There we go. Look at that. Mark Twain goes by, and in just a second, the raft will head to the other side to New Orleans Square. I guess they're back down to 1 raft now. They're not doing the 2 raft ballet. And if a little bit of Tom Sawyer Island rafts and the Mark Twain is good, more is better. So Tom Sawyer Island, a pain in the butt to get onto. There's nothing to do. There's no food. Why should I go? I submit to you that Tom Sawyer Island might just be the single most Disney thing you can do when you're at Disneyland. It's the best. Let's go see about them caves.
That's right, we're leaving.
The pirate lords all the whales shall banter. Their ships shall sink, their crews shall drown.
Yeah, let's go in the cave. Go. These are pirates. Wow, look out. Look out there.
Looks like river traffic is light today, though. Besides the Mark Twain, I don't see any. I know the Columbia's docked, and I haven't seen a Davy Crockett canoe all day, so I don't think they're operating. So it's just the Mark Twain. And it's just about golden hour. It's almost golden hour. What a great time to be on the island. They are still doing 2 rafts. Excellent. Goodness. It went from a cloudy, not sunny, probably rainy day to a downright beautiful, sunny, clear day. Hi. Thank you. Hi. I cannot believe what a transformation this day has had. It's been kind of wonderful, and I've been here to see it from, from both spectrums. And at this point now, I think I'm going to wrap my day at Disneyland. We're going to hop the Esplanade, go to DCA real quick, catch a ride there. But I heard, got wind that the walls are down at the Cozy Cones. So I'm gonna snap a couple pictures and a little video for social, and then we'll find something to ride while we're there.
Like your videos.
Thank you, thank you.
Fresh meat.
Look at that. Definitely in the Magic Key business. We'll talk about that more in our next State of DC report, which we'll be shooting in just a few days. Look for that next Wednesday or so, or this coming Wednesday. I don't know if you caught that. One way only. By the way, the trolley's closing in a couple days, which is why I don't know if I'm going to be here again before it closes. So this may be my last, probably my last ever ride on the trolley, but one way only. I was going to take a round trip, but there's a queue at the other end. I'm going to get into that also if I want to come back the other way.
5, 6, 7.
Please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And watch your children.
Now in Spanish.
Para su seguridad, por favor permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro del tranvía y cuiden a sus niños. Gracias.
Now through telepathy. Hopefully that telepathy spill's coming in for you guys. Anybody can understand it? Just a few of us? No? That's okay. It's a steep learning curve. But friends, welcome aboard the Red Car Trolley. Before we get into some serious business, to infinity
and beyond,
and around the corner. Well, friends, welcome aboard 623. My name is Jeremy. I'll be your conductor. And up front, we have the talented, the amazing, the astonishing, the best dressed, the funny, Cecilia. Let's give it up for Cecilia, guys. Thank you. She needs all that motivation. That way she doesn't derail the situation. Now, friends, as we get to our next destination, we're going down the streets of Hollywood. Now, on your right-hand side, up ahead, if you're looking for something to eat, look no further than award winners. Best hot dogs in town, mainly because they're the only hot dogs in town. Come on, you guys. I don't relish in telling these jokes. But if you could just, muster up the courage to laugh at them, I'd really appreciate it. For those that don't get it, don't worry. Hopefully later on today it'll probably catch up to you what I was talking about. Look, you guys, all I'm saying is they're not the Bratwurst jokes you've ever heard, but we are doing the best we can as we have. But if you have any better puns, be sure to share them later on. Now, frankly, that was a little tough to say that many hot dog jokes, but we're going to stop now. We're crossing that threshold, leaving Hollywood and headed to Carthay Circle, which is a hub of California adventure. From here, you can walk to a marvelous place, Cars Land, the Credit Coaster, San Francisco, soaring over the world, but above all else, Starbucks. Just make sure we remain seated at all times, please, while this trolley is in motion. Parents, if we can make sure our children remain seated on their bodies with their feet down at all times. Motor sure good to move.
Hi, Mickey.
Hey, boss. Hi, boss. Now, friends, Carthay Circle always puts me in the mood to sing a song. You guys are more than welcome to sing along. Don't be shy. Here we go. We are coming around the fountain. Here we come. We are coming around the fountain. Here we come. We are coming around the fountain. We are coming around the fountain. We are coming around the fountain. Here we come. One more time. We are coming around the fountain. We come. We are coming around the fountain. Here we come.
We are coming around the fountain, we are coming around the fountain, we are coming around the fountain, here we come. All right, give yourself a round of applause, you guys. Thank you for your participation. Now, moving along, on your left-hand side, we have Starbucks, but we actually call it Fiddler, Pfeiffer, and Practical Cafe. You may not recognize the names, but I bet you recognize the characters, because those are the names of the three little pigs, Fiddler, Pfeiffer, and Practical. They also have Clarabelle's Ice Cream, right next door where their ice cream is, you guessed it, utterly delicious. Now, I know what you're wondering, does he really milk that joke every chance he gets? The answer is yes, he does, but we're just going to go ahead and move along. Or should I say, along. I know. How does he make it easy saying so many cheesy jokes throughout the day?
I don't know if anybody's appreciating it. The driver here with
we're
their
now
bells.
approaching our last stop in this direction. We ask that you please remain seated until this trolley comes to a full and complete stop. The indicator when it is safe to stand up and exit out is when the lights are on and doors are open. We've reached Buena Vista, which by the way is "give you" in Spanish.
Awesome.
Alright. Looks like we made it. Alright, you guys. Watch your step. Watch your step. If not, please watch your language. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
Thank you.
No problem. Watch your step, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, sir. Thanks for visiting the Red Car Trolley. Just a reminder, Saturday.
Look at this queue. My goodness. If I want to go back the other way, I got to wait probably 2-3 rotations. Wow. You've got a rope out and everything. That's 40 people in that queue right there. Rest in peace, Red Car Trolley, I guess. I have to admit, this is probably a controversial opinion, but I'm fine. I mean, it's cool. It was a nice piece of placemaking, but as a ride, it was kind of only okay for me. But I'll miss it. I'll miss it a little bit. But I would rather have Avatar in Hollywoodland than the Red Car Trolley. And our last stop will, in fact, be here at the Cozy Cones. And look at that. They sure did. The walls are down. Incredible. The walls are down, and I think it's open. I think it's working. Let's go take a quick drive-by. This won't be our official coverage of this event. We're just kind of tossing this in here in the end. You're going to get a sneak peek at what's happening. But there you go. Yeah, they've got it. It is, in fact, just what we thought it was. A single point of purchase. There looks like there's 2 standby cashiers here. You place your order here. For any of the cones, all of the cones are placed here. The order's placed. This is standby, and then when your order is done, you pick it up at whatever the appropriate cone is. I would imagine if you've placed a mobile order, obviously you don't get in this. You just, when your mobile order is called, you go directly to the cone. Everything you see here, all these guests, these are all guests who have they've already placed an order. So don't get into one of these, don't walk up to one of these cones and expect to do a standby order. There is no standby now at the window. It's all done right here. And I think this is a good idea. I think. Stay tuned for more detailed coverage on we're probably going to handle this on our construction report. We'll come here and show more. We'll show you what's going on with those. Something did happen in those windows. We'll show you that as well. Buy a treat, test it all out, and give you the full breakdown. And that's it. That's our show today, guys. I'm done here. I'm going to go home and have dinner with the family. Hope you guys enjoyed. Respect.